Good morning, everyone. Today, I, Dr. Neha Ronald Williams, is going to teach you about venous system. Before we start about venous system, let's see the diagram. This is venous system. Superficial temporal vein, external jugular vein, subclavian vein, brachiocephalic vein, axillary vein, brachial vein, cephalic vein, basilic vein, median cubital vein, median antebrachial vein, superficial venous palmar arc, small cephus vein, facial vein, interjugular vein, superior vena cava, hepatic vein, renal vein, gonadal vein, inferior vena cava, common iliac vein, internal iliac vein, external iliac vein, deep femoral vein, great saphenous vein, popliteal vein, anterior tibial vein, posterior tibial vein, and dorsal venous arc. Now, all the systemic veins return blood to the right atrium of the heart through superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava is formed by two brachiocephalic veins that bring the blood from head, neck, upper extremities, and some part of the thorax. The blood from deeper part of face, brain, and neck is brought by right and left internal jugular vein, whereas from salivary gland, facial muscle, scalp, and that from other superficial structure is brought by right and left external jugular vein. These jugular veins unite with subclavian vein, and the union of these form respective brachiocephalic vein. Subclavian vein bring the blood from upper limb. This vein is axillary vein in axilla. In the upper arm, there are brachial, cephalic, and basilic vein that join to form axillary vein. In the forearm, there are radial and ulnar vein that join with the veins of upper arm. Radial vein receives blood from metacarpal and ulnar from the fingers through various veins joining to form palmar arc. Inferior vein cava is formed by the union of the two common iliac vein that drain the blood from the lower extremities and abdomen. Inferior vena cava extend upward through abdomen and thorax to open in the right atrium. In the abdominal region, vena receive renal vein from kidney, suprarenal vein from adrenal gland, hepatic vein from liver, lumbar vein from abdominal wall. The common iliac veins are formed by the union of internal iliac and external iliac. The external iliac is the continuation of femoral vein from lower limb. The femoral vein extends from popliteal vein of the knee to the external iliac in the thigh region. Popliteal vein is formed by the union of anterior and posterior tibial vein of the lower limb. Both these veins are deeper veins. Saphenous vein that runs superficially in the leg region from foot to femoral vein. The blood from the foot is collected by dorsal venous arc. Pulmonary circulation. It is a short circuit which arises from the right ventricle and carries the venous blood to the lung for purification. Oxygenated purified blood goes to the left atrium. The pulmonary circuit is from the right ventricle to the left atrium with interposition of the lung. The pulmonary trunk arises from the right ventricle and divides into four pulmonary arteries which pour the blood in lung. The blood is collected from the lungs through four pulmonary veins which open directly into the left atrium. Coronary circulation is the circulation of blood to the heart. First branch of aorta at start is the coronary artery which supplies the blood to the heart muscle itself. It has right branch and a left branch. Further ramification of these vessels occur in the wall of the heart. The coronary arteries are functionally the end artery. In a healthy individual, there is little communication between larger branches of the coronary arteries. That is why when a vessel is obstructed by a thrombus, the circulation to that part of the heart generally fails with very serious consequences endangering life. The coronary venules from the coronary vein which opens in the coronary sinus of the right atrium. The coronary venous system is superficial as well as deep in the myocardium. The blood pressure in coronary arteries is very high. About 250 ml of blood, 5% of the cardiac output is supplied to the heart itself. Cardiac muscle shows maximum oxygen extraction when the person is taking rest. Heart cannot bear with the oxygen depth and has a limited capacity for anaerobic metabolism. The increased demand of oxygen can only be fulfilled by increased blood flow through coronary arteries. Thank you.